Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Mountain Standard Time, where I review watches from friends, family, co-workers, and my personal collection. Basically, if I can get a watch, I'll review it. Today, we have yet another watch on loan from my friend Johnny. This, guys, is a SEIKO SPB053, which is a modern reinterpretation of Seiko's first diver, the 62 MAS. So first, let's go back in time a little bit and talk about Seiko's first diver, so you can see how this watch takes its design cues from the original. Seiko released their first dive watch, which was the reference 6217-8000, commonly referred to as the 62 MAS. So it was a wee little watch back then, coming in at only 37 millimeters wide. It was rated to 150 meters. So let's forward to Baselworld 2017 and Seiko's releases. So Seiko released a watch called the SLA017, which was a reissue of the 62 MAS. The problem is they were expensive. $3,400, and they had a limited edition of 2,000 pieces. But also released at the same Baselworld 2017 were two other watches by Seiko, known as the SPB051 and the SPB053, which were described as modern interpretations of the 62 MAS. At an affordable price of $900. The watch we have here today is the SPB053, and it comes in a blue dial with silicone straps. First things first, Johnny has swapped out the silicone straps for this shark mesh bracelet, which pairs up real nicely with the watch. Very nice. So today they are no longer sold on the Seiko USA website, but I found some on eBay here, brand new for $750 and pre-owned for $590. It has a case diameter of 42.6 millimeters, a case thickness of 13.8 millimeters. Lug to lug, it comes in right at 49.7 millimeters. It has a strap width of 20 millimeters, which is perfect for swapping out the straps for whatever strikes your fancy. The case itself has a Seiko proprietary DiaShield, which is a coating that's supposed to help with preventing scratches. Seems to be doing its job here. I don't see a lot of scratches on this watch. The top of the case has a circular brushing pattern in the sides of the case, and the back of the case come in high polish. We do have drilled lug holes, which makes it nice for swapping out the straps. It is water resistant down to 200 meters. And the back of the case has the famous engraved Seiko tsunami emblem. It does have a screw-down crown, but no crown protectors, which is in line with the design of the original 62 MAS, which did not have crown protectors either. All right, let's get into the bezel. The bezel is a polished blue-coated stainless steel bezel with a loomed pip inside the triangle marker there. The way the case is designed and the angles of the underside of the bezel makes it really easy to grasp and turn that bezel, which is really nice. I mean, this is a diver's watch. As you can see, it looks really dark. It's almost a midnight blue, and in low light conditions, This looks like it's almost a black dialed watch. Like right there you can see, facing away from my light source, it looks black. But you bring it back and you can see the hints of the blue. It is a sapphire crystal, which is a step up from the normal SEIKO SKXs that most people are familiar with. This is a step up, and it has AR anti-reflective coating on the underside of the crystal. Legibility of this watch is excellent, as with all dive watches. It has applied, polished indices, which really stand out as they reflect with the light. And the indices in the handsets are also filled with SEIKO's green Lumibrite. Beautiful green glow. There is a date window at the 3 o'clock position, highlighted with a printed white box around the window. And that helps set it off, or helps make it stand out, and gives the watch some symmetry with the 3 o'clock and the 9 o'clock markers. Now the hands of this SPB053 are where SEIKO really decided to part ways with the original 62 MAS design. There is a arrow hand for the hour and a sword hand for the minutes. And on the second hand, there's a lollipop counterweight, which tells the diver it's running, which is needed to be ISO 6425 compliant, which this is. Divers have to know that their watch is running, people. The caliber is a 6R15, which is a tried and true reliable automatic movement. It has a hacking movement. You can hand wind it. It has 50 hours of power reserve. So let's take a look at it on the wrist. This is a 7 1/4 inch wrist, or I have a 7 1/4 inch wrist. So you can see it fits really nicely on my wrist. It doesn't overlap. It sits well. What are my final thoughts on this watch? Honestly, it's a great modern day tool watch without the extravagant prices that we're seeing in other SEIKO dive watches of the day. Well guys, I think we'll wrap it up here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hey, please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. So click on that bell icon and we will see you in my next review.